Okay guys, so this is Academy Mythic +3. I played it my key before I actually played a +4 dungeon, the +3, and there wasn't a real reason doing that. +4, I was second DPS once again, and it was the one that died at the very, like the last from all the party members, so practically it wasn't very hard to avoid that and just like it was easy, the +4 was easy for me, so practically I shouldn't have played this key, but it's safer like that, as you can see already. Just started today and already got 3 good dungeons, but before the first one it was extremely hard. No one was actually applying, no one was saving me. Their party, the same shit. I didn't apply this time at all. This time I decided to play only my keys and found a reasonable dude that actually came with his tank, and we started the dungeon. Like we found the hero relatively easy, and the DPSs were already there, so I mean one of them, a few of them then came after the tank. Of if you have a tank nowadays, it's a sure thing that the dungeon will happen, most probably, if you don't fuck up big time in gathering the party, which is very hard. So yeah, I would say we started well. We'll be seeing now what will happen this time, but I feel confident because now those guys came together. 3 of them, they are around my item level, even some of them are a little bit raised than that. But I'm pretty sure I'm overqualified for +3s now. Up to +6 I think I can manage and easily. The AOE build, the Destro Walk, is especially good for this season, for these dungeons, because you know he's actually like doing so much. Situation like this one, for this boss for example, this is the best class maybe. I don't know, maybe some of the druids, but still one of the best classes here. And it's like it's just deleting the 2 guys. Okay, I think we won't have a problem with this team. I'm not sure if I don't actually want to continue after that, but I'm the first DPS now. This guy is, like you can see, much bigger item level, 14 item levels above me, and still I'm taking the first place. For moments, because you know it won't be like that. You most probably Yeah, 98% he'll be taking the risk. He'll keep it till the end now, but it doesn't. That's not sure actually, because there are the flops now, and there are other moments when the AOE damage is actually very strong, and this is the speciality of the warlock. So maybe, but no, I think he'll be. I might even be the DPS here. It doesn't matter so much to me. The most important thing is to do this dungeon right and to eventually time it, but I'm not sure if I want it timed plus twice. I mean, upgrade twice, cause I haven't tried the plus 5 yet. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing it. How many places? I'm not sure. It won't be a little bit hard for me. So, I guess I hope those sounds on the background are not actually copyrighted, but they most probably are. We'll see about that, so maybe you'll be listening that without sound. We'll see. It's very probable, actually. I won't definitely not cool. I just don't feel it. But know what is my favorite song? I just found it. Yeah, here, but our damage is so good that it doesn't matter at all. Oh, effectively. If I had some spells too, as well. And yes, you gotta move here. This is the mechanic. It's very easy to move forward from move. I like to move so much. So, sit and now should I think this one or not really. I want it be like not up to me or yeah, that's it does just a little bit damage it down. Slay started with silence and kill, which is much worse. I wonder if we don't get to use the second stun. I think no. Because we got a sham, so the sham can actually summon his Earth Elemental to save us for quite a while when we use the opportunity to actually finish the boss. Yeah, but won't be necessary. Thanks for back. Very good. when going with the people, with some of the people I know, they were more free, like, I mean, big time change. And like, but nowadays standards I'm a little bit more conservative and timing. I'm liberal to the point when things don't go full fetish, you know. But many people are like already cool with the full fetish and things like, if you understand me, it's like those things that are at the end of the scale, you know. Everything is just like permitted and stuff like that. I don't like that idea. There are things that shouldn't be actually 100% permitted. But on the other hand, everything that's not literally ruined your life and the life of the others around you, well, shall we consider? It depends. There are things that, like, rules nowadays is too powerful. I mean, it shall be a little bit, I think, controlled at least. Like, self-control is needed. Okay? So many people nowadays don't have it. On the other hand, others too conservative for young people. I don't know. It's somewhere in the middle, somewhere in between the perfect state of mind shall be found, so to say. But yeah. So anyway, but kinda liberal. In this kind of manner, I don't know. For the youngsters, I'm a little bit conservative. For the like people my age now, some of them started to become like really they haven't gotten old. They're still doing all those fancy and like kind of you know. For example, racing, doing all that extreme stuff that they used to do, but they have like those kind of career growth that's like limiting yourself very much. Like, I don't mean business, I mean like the stuff you're just grinding in a certain field and you don't want to look any other way, you're just focusing on that. And you don't wanna scale in anything else, you don't wanna like risk it at all. It's very, very strange because some of them weren't like that. That we are considering that to be less than ideal in the terms of freedom. It's not free, that kind of stuff, and they hated it before. But some of them have started to act weird. I don't know if you have observed those kind of patterns, and I don't mean only Bulgarians, because Bulgarians are kind of strange and weird people, mostly, but like they're a little bit different than the most. We're a little bit different than the most. Here I'm talking about many other nationalities acting the same way, and like they have started to tolerate that kind of like, you know, nowadays many European states are actually by somehow literally being very doing some order, some it's like, I want to say, it's not exactly machinations, but it's they're performing totalitarianism in the mask of social democracy or something like that. And yeah, many of the radical people are against that. Many entrepreneurs are even very rich people, like many of them I know are still, they haven't changed, they haven't thrown their beliefs. But many others have already surrendered to that government terror. Well, that's a governmental terror, literally, making people, stripping the people out of their basic freedom. I mean, now some of the guys on my age, which are not, let's say that they're kind of literally working middle class. Most of the entrepreneurs I know are still on the right track, if you ask me. But many of the others have started agreeing on the governmental terms about policies that shall keep freer. How's that happening now? How it started happening out of the blue? I didn't see that coming, and it started, and little by little I'm seeing more and more of those people caring more about, let's say, they're very focused on their, even if they're, for example, single or a couple without kids, even in those scenarios, because if they're a family with 2 kids, for example, I can understand that a little bit more, afraid what can happen tomorrow with their children, their family, etc. They are keeping them safe. But on the other hand, it's very strange that some of them are single, even single. Even some of the single guys are extremely cautious about what they are doing, what they are talking, etc. They are giving more credit to the government. They're governments are cool for what they are cool. They are doing their job, and policies are made so people can, so we can live in a society, more order, with less stress, uncertainty, etc. But still, some of those policies are a little bit extreme, and back in the days, people weren't okay with those, and many people still are not. But it's very strange that only few of the, let's say, factions of people are still sticking to the old ideas, already old ideas that we shall keep our freedom, It's becoming like some kind of communism, and I think some of the people are literally fearing their governments and what will happen if they don't serve that wrong ideologies. I don't know, I have been listening, for example, people like Kiyosaki for many years, and I think Kiyosaki is a little bit extreme in that kind of manner. I always thought that he is a little bit extreme in his position, but nowadays I am already not sure about it, because some of his predictions came to fruition only recently, and the situation is not looking so good now. That freedom that's stripped out of people, literally skinning them out of their freedom. It's very, very strange, and the people are agreeing. I don't know. Nowadays, people shall not fear their government so much. I mean, it's not. I don't know what has happened. So people become cowards. If you don't like a policy, just don't follow it. I mean, if it's already low, I understand it. But some of those new policies, you can avoid them at the beginning, but people actually want more centralized systems, etc., which sometimes literally works against them, against their family, against their interests. But they're kind of okay. They're starting to be okay with it, and they're even sometimes going after it and making less free choices than they had in the past, which is Which is absurd, because I understand if someone was like that the whole time, and there are such people. Okay, I understand that. But also some of the people like are glitching for several months now, for a few months now, and maybe a year or so. It's a very strange phenomenon. I thought it is like some bad days or something like that. Some people are just like losing thought for a second and then they will return, but some of those guys actually are sticking to that wrong in my point of view, from my point of view position. So how did this happen, guys? Okay, I'm kind of second by a long shot with that, but at least I finished second. I thought this guy will actually, yeah, he's a little bit less right now and still more damage. I'm happy with my performance. And I think that were 2 pluses, huh? What do you say? Yeah, it's +5 now. Alright, so this will be for this video, I guess. If I have to remove the sound, it shall be done. Those commands are not so priceless anyway. On the other hand, they are interesting. So, thank you guys. Have a good one and see you later. Bye bye.